Today I will cover for you ladies two topics. Number one, why men come back after leaving a woman. And number two, what do you need to do when he pulls away or acts distant? Hello, my name is Greta Bereisaite. I'm dating and relationship coach for women. For the awesome high-value women secrets, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I upload new videos every Sunday. And in between, I usually upload some shorts, so keep an eye on my channel. And just before I'll cover for you ladies those two topics, don't forget to take my free self-awareness test to find out are you behaving as a high-value or a low-value woman, which I will drop down in my video description box below. Also, I have a free gift for you ladies to download, which is called Love That Lasts, and you can find it on my website, gretabereisaite.com. The link will be down below as well. And if you didn't get it yet, I highly recommend you ladies to get my book, which is called Devoted Relationships. It's for sale on Amazon, or you can get a PDF on my website if you would love to learn how to become a woman high value from the core. So let's start with the first topic, why men come back after leaving a woman. And usually there are two main reasons for that. And the first one that I want to share with you ladies is an ego stroke. So if you have been behaving in a relationship not very high value, as I call it, you've been nagging, complaining, chasing, pursuing, wearing your heart on a sleeve, telling him what to do, behaving controlling, it's very likely that your relationship has fallen apart because he has lost attraction for you. He has lost feelings for you because you've been behaving in a very unattractive way. So the outcome of this usually is the breakup. However, when the breakup happens, if you have not been running after him, chasing him, crying, acting desperate, begging him back, and you just gave him space, after the space, he probably started to wonder, what are you up to? What is going on? Why are you not pursuing or chasing him? And if he, as a single guy, doesn't really have many options at the time being, it's very likely that he will get in touch with you for all the wrong reasons. To see, will he still be put on a pedestal? Will he still be admired, worshipped, etc.? And if the girl has not reflected back on her own mistakes and have not changed her ways, and she will still admire, chase him, act needy, controlling, etc., the relationship will quickly fall apart for all the previous reasons again. Because if you're going through a breakup and you know that you have not behaved in an attractive way, what I would highly recommend you to do is to reflect back on your behavior where you made mistakes in your relationship and change those things, even if the guy is coming back for an ego stroke. Because if he'll see that changed you, it's very likely that slowly he will start to develop feelings for you. That things might change for the better very soon because you're showing to him that you changed yourself by behaving attractively. Number two reason why men leave and come back. If, for example, a guy had a very good relationship with a woman that behaved very, very attractive, they were both really in love. However, for whichever reason, the relationship still didn't work out and he left. But having this space, he had a chance to reflect and see a woman's value and worth and to realize his feelings for her. So now he's coming back to her, trying to step it up and take the relationship to the next level. If he doesn't get a chance to miss you because you guys are always together, a lot of men just go with the flow and we don't really overthink things. Therefore, it's crucial to give him that space to miss you in order for him to see your value and worth and to realize his true feelings for you. And now let's go back to my other topic, which is do this when he pulls away. And I will share with you 4 things to do for different types of pullaways. And number 1 is pretty simple and basic. He has lost attraction because you have behaved in that unattractive way, and now he doesn't care about you anymore. He pulls away, and after having the space, he actually realizes that he doesn't feel anything for you. Therefore, he actually disappears on you for good. At this point, ladies, there is nothing that you can do. You can just analyze your own behavior. You can reflect back on your mistakes and make sure that you learn from them and don't repeat those mistakes in the future with a new guy. And if for whichever reason this guy in the future will still reach out to you or will try to make some contact, even maybe get back to you, you will be a changed new person and you will not repeat those mistakes. Therefore, there will be a huge possibility for that connection to build into a relationship and then develop into something beautiful. Number 2 reason why men pull away and what to do about it. And this usually happens to men that are very masculine. They pull away after a loving time together. So I recently talked to my client and she said, like, my boyfriend is so weird. He sweeps me off my feet completely. He's the most romantic you can ever imagine a guy to be. And the next morning, he treats me as a mate. He treats me as a bloke. Sometimes I feel like he's nearly avoiding me. And she says, I just can't put my finger on it. What's wrong with him? And then she says, I actually expect him to break up with me after a few weeks, but he doesn't. He comes back again and charms me all again. And next few days after, he doesn't hold my hand. He's not attentive. He's not caring. He's not affectionate. He's actually treating me like a friend. She's like, I can't put my finger on it. What's going on? And ladies, this is a perfect example of a man pulling away after getting close to a woman. It's very important to realize that a man will never charm you 24/7, that men after charming you, we need a break and we need to recharge. And when you understand that, that's when you can accept it and not let it bother you. And in no time, he's gonna be back to you, sweeping you off your feet again. And when he's a bit coldish and is treating you a bit like a mate, just make yourself busy. Go out with your friends, have fun. Don't bother him, don't act needy, don't overthink it, just leave him to it. And I promise you, in no time, things will be good again. I would just say it's just a difference between guys and girls, and many masculine men are just like that. I know some of you will be like, Greta, but this is crazy, this is insane. I never had a guy like that. Well, if you never had a guy that actually is quite cold and pulls away after a very, very loving time together, then most likely what that guy does, he doesn't pull away, but he starts to pick on you the next day. He starts to be not very nice and quite nasty. Why? Because he actually needs to pull away from you to have his space and have his kind of masculine time with other guys together. But because he's not aware that he needs to pull away, so he just stays with you and picks on you by creating all kinds of fights. So in general, usually women get one or the other. And the most important is like to be aware, why is he behaving the way he's behaving, as bad as when you know how to deal with that. And as I said, the best way to deal with that is to give him space, let him spend some time without you. Number 3 reason why men pull away and what to do about it is when he has problems. Men are problem solvers. And when we have a problem, a lot of time, as John Gray says, we go into their cave and we start to solve their problems by themselves. And we don't want you to disturb them, we just want to be left alone. And the problems could involve money problems. So he could be totally focused on that business or the money problems, and until he sorts them out, he's literally not giving you any attention. It could be health problems, or it could even be a family member being very sick and passing away, and him pulling away from you to deal with these issues. And the best thing that you can do at this point is just send him a supportive message saying like, look, if you need anything, just let me know, I'm here for you. Also be understanding and to show him your support by leaving him to it, by not being needy, by not looking for attention, and just let him come back to you when he has sorted out those things and he's ready to come back and be loving and kind to you again. And the number 4 reason why men pull away, and this is like the most annoying one, it's not because he needs to, it's not because he charmed you, is because he wants you to chase him. Therefore, he starts to play a power game by pulling away to see will you chase. So if you are quite feminine in your relationship and you're letting a man pursue you, a lot of men nowadays think that they should be chased, that they should be pursued because they are the kings, they are the prize, etc. So what we do, we charm you, we sweep you off your feet. Many times we sleep with you and then we ghost you for a week or 2 weeks to see will you chase, will you pursue, will you beg, will you cry, etc. Which is obviously a very sadistic, hurtful, completely insane and narcissistic behavior. And the only thing that you can do, ladies, at this point, either let this guy go, or when he comes back to you, just set in a boundary by saying something, sorry, I'm not interested in you anymore, I completely lost attraction for you, it's just too many games, I'm not into that. And then you move on. That way you will show him that his game, his narcissistic behavior didn't work on you, as you didn't beg and plead and chase. You showed self-value, you showed self-respect. And now if he still wants you, he needs to step it up and make things right. Our ladies, you don't tell him to step it up. You don't tell him what to do because he does not need your permission for that. If he wants to chase you, sweep you off your feet, prove himself to you that I'm worthy of you, give me another chance, he needs to figure this out by himself and do it from his own free will. And then you can decide, does he deserve that second chance or not? Okay? So ladies, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you liked it, please press like. Let me know in the comments below what did you think. Join Greta's High Value Women's School, where we are all in the same boat, learning how to be women of high value and bring out the best in our men. Follow me on my Instagram, which is called Ladies Relationship Coach. I also have videos such as how to stay attractive via text, games men play on women, how to control your emotions, how to get your ex back. I have a course for sale which is called High Value Women Course, how to be a woman of high value. I also have a social media business course for sale, and you will find all of these courses and videos for sale on my website, and I will drop a link to it in my video description box below. So again, thank you so much for watching. Kisses from Dorset. Mwah.